Alright, hey guys. So, moving on, the homesteading handbook. The next one in here is, excuse me, jeez. This is going to be just a short little video. It's on improving your soil and soil quality indicators. So here we go. When gardening, it is essential to have nutrient-rich, fertile soil in order to grow the best and healthiest plants. Plants that will supply you with quality fruits, vegetables, and flowers. Sometimes soil loses its fertility or has minimum fertility based on the region in which you live. And so measures must be taken in order to improve your soil and subsequently your garden. This is another reason why we're doing the raised garden beds, but we also have to make sure we're adding to, every year what needs to be added. It's another reason why we're going to have to try to make sure that we're making compost as quickly as possible, because the grids go down. We can't just go buy that stuff, We're going to have to make sure that we have it and that we can make it. So, all right, soil quality indicators. Soil quality is an assessment of how well soil performs all of its functions now and how those functions are being preserved for future use. The quality of soil cannot just be determined by measuring row or garden yield, water quality, or any other single outcome, nor can it be measured directly. Thus, it is important to look at specific indicators to better understand the properties of soil. Plants can provide us with clues about how well the soil is functioning. Whether a plant is growing and producing quality fruits and vegetables or failing to yield such things as a good indicator of the quality of the soil it's growing in. Indicators are measurable properties of soil or plants that provide clues about how well the soil can function. Indicators can be physical, chemical, and biological properties, processes, or characteristics of soils. They can also be visual features of plants. Useful indicators of soil quality. 1. Are easy to measure. 2. Measure changes in soil functions. 3. Encompass chemical, biological, and physical properties. 4. Are accessible to many users. And 5. Are sensitive to variations in climate and management. Indicators can be assessed by qualitative or quantitative techniques, such as soil tests. After measurements are collected, they can be evaluated by looking for patterns and comparing results to measurements taken at a different time. Examples of soil quality indicators. 1. Soil organic matter promotes soil fertility, structure, stability, nutrition, retention, and helps combat soil erosion. Organic soil matter. I don't know why they did that. Number 2, physical indicators. These include soil structure, depth, infiltration, and bulk density, and water hold capacity. Quality soil will retain and transport water and nutrients effectively. It will provide habitat for microbes. It will promote compaction and water movement, and it will be porous and easy to work with. 3. Chemical indicators. These include pH, electrical conductivity, and extractable nutrients. Quality soil will be at its threshold for plant microbial, biological, and chemical activity. It will also have plant nutrients that are readily available. 4. Biological indicators. These include microbial, biomass, mineralizable nitrogen, and soil respiration. Quality soil is a good repository for nitrogen and other basic nutrients for porous plant growth. It has a high soil productivity and nitrogen supply, and there is a good amount of microbial activity. And I'm going to stop right there because I'm going to do another video on the next section called soil and plant nutrients. So that's it for that one. I don't know why I always put the book up. And I will be back in a few minutes to work on the next one for soil and plant nutrients. And there's also another one in here called enriching your soil, so we're going to do a video on that. Hey, and then it goes into composting in your backyard and on other types of composting. And then planting your garden. So this one's going to give us quite a bit. So anyway, I'm going to get off from here and I'll get this up there and I will see you guys in a little bit on the next video. Bye, guys.